between these two teams on DE Nuke. And as I kind of stated before, well, I start recording. All right, let's say that again. As I stated before, I am very excited to see this matchup here on DE Nuke. Not just because it's one of my favorite matches to play, one of my matchups to play, is I know both these teams are capable of a couple different play styles. I just want to see how they're going to execute them. Oh, goodness. Exist is actually last man standing here, already able to take down two. Oh, and he's not going to be able to pull it off. But, a lot of it's going to be spawn dependent, and this is something that we talked to the CSGO developers about because they have a set spawn. I'm kind of off track here now, but, you know, kind of Lurpus had backed me up on the thing, on the pro forums, that even though a team is very good at one thing, they can be forced to do something completely different because of the spawns, especially on maps like DE Nuke, and that's what we kind of use as an example. And I think that is so important to how Counter-Strike has evolved, and it forces teams to be better than they already are. It forces teams to think outside of the box and not necessarily play in a completely different way they don't feel comfortable with, but find ways to play their game still. And I love that about everything Counter-Strike 1. And that was really probably like the most unintelligible rant I've said in a while. I hope you guys understood that. But, yeah, we're just waiting on this to go live here. Looks like they've got the teams all switched up. And if you're just now joining us, of course, this is the semifinals. This is the best of 3. And this is the third map. Fnatic able to win the first one. I believe it was 16-7. And just now, Team eSrael able to win on DE Train, 16-10. Or 11, rather. Hence the third map, so whoever wins this will move on. Just waiting on a Riello 3 to get things underway. And it looks like we're official. This is also one of the most entertaining rounds of any map, is the pistol round of DE Nuke. It's an ever-changing meta game. There's really not the most efficient way to run a pistol round on T-side. So you just see a lot of crazy pushes and things like this happening from the CTs. Already able to push their way into radio. Oh, huge so far from eSrael, but XYP... Oh. Almost getting taken down there. And that was just what I was about to say. It's just like there's no set way to play a pistol round. Like nobody, like you could call for a team that you never played with and be like, okay, we're going to all 5 rush outside to lower to Vince upper, and they'd say, okay, let's do it, because there's no real set way to play it. Even for the CTs, I mean, sure you can play standard, but I mean rounds like that just play in your favor. Why not play like that? Alright, a lot of flashes coming in. They may be able to get bombed down here, but XYP is able to get it down. Okay. We're now 2-0 in favor of eSrael. Will be another save round from Fnatic, as they were not able to get bombed down. It could have made all the difference in the world here, but XYP was in great position behind bomb box to angle it up and make sure that did not happen. And there is an op here on this anti-eco, so... Uh-oh. Okay, he does have backup from Trace. I don't know why I was afraid Trace on an anti-eco round is the scariest thing in the universe. Alright, bomb's gonna be in the hands of... Let's see who that is there. Freeze! Alright, they put one inside of Hut close early rounds, so he's going to be watching right outside of Mini. to make sure there's no incoming floor player. There we go. Turk able to take down Kerrigan, who just jumped right into the side here. Looks like he wanted to find that pick back of ramp, but Arcadian was just waiting for it, along with Turk. And I love the way eSrael is playing this right now. This is perfect. It's a hard counter to what Fnatic's actually trying to do here. They're playing a float between upper and ramp. So pretty much anywhere they decide to commit right now, they're going to have an over-committal amount of people. Now they're going to drop 1 to floor, still 2 at ramp, and still 1 outside. Ooh, Exist barely dodging that bullet there. And XYP is able to spam him down. Looking worse and worse for Fnatic, and last man standing, Freeze, will be taken down. Alright, it's 4-0 now, and that was the first buy round loss there by Team Fnatic. Do not forget, this is the 3rd map of the series between these two teams, so whoever wins this will continue on. Looks like they're going to be headed outside, all 5. Colin was posted up there for the squeaky push. Able to... Whoa! And the double onto Kerrigan and Exist. That's always fun to see. And Freeze will go down. Don't see those too often, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, now, this is what I was talking about earlier, as far as, of course, how the spawns can dictate things, but also how both of these teams are capable of playing several, or at least 2 different play styles. A lot more strats than just 2, but 2 different play styles. And Fnatic, especially, with their arsenal of players, is able to get very aggressive very early. And I mean, especially with Gux, if he continues to get this front spawn, which he will, I mean, every few rounds, I'd like to start seeing him with maybe a dry hut push, trying to pick rafters, or possibly spamming down towards ramp with Kerrigan backing him up. A lot of these things can come into play as this match goes on, but we're 5-0 now, and we'll get back into the action here as this is a buy round between these two teams. Bomb has been dropped in lobby, so they're just trying to feel it out right now, and Madi is able to take down Colin outside. That will be the Opper, so that opens up a lot of opportunities here for Team Fnatic. Right. XYP working his way around right outside a ladder. Doing some damage. He's okay, good. He's going to back off, not overcommitting there. That was the perfect time to get out. And oh no, Trace falling off of the rafters outside will be taken down by Kerrigan. Can Arcadian make up the numbers advantage here? Oh, and Gux with 2 great frags, taking down both inside members of eSrael. Last man standing will be Turk in the vents, and oh, this is going to be really annoying for them. However, they are able to take him down. Ladies and gentlemen, 5-1 now. Fnatic finally on the board here. Alright, now let's take a look at the overlay overall. Colin once again playing outside. Of course, the dedicated, what am I saying? Flashes towards ramp, and it looks like it will go back into a spam default, kind of what they have been working, but Madi going to be still challenging ramp room. Colin is able to take down Priest outside. Oh, and Turk able to peek out and take down Madi. Pretty sure that was a blind pre-fire, so... I mean, not that he was blind, but they didn't have any particular reason to believe he was up close. It was just a good call. Great game sense. Fnatic taking some spam damage from ramp room. Not a lot, but that does give them a call. Lets them know kind of what's happening around the map. Down to 50 HP. Gux can't seem to go anywhere without getting spammed. He is able to take down Trace. Coming into ramp room, spamming. Oh, and with the last bullet taking down Turk. Alright, Gux will fall from the spam, so last man standing will be Kerrigan with the bomb in hand, but Colin down the vents with the op. Very quick from outside. Finishing off that round, 6-1 now. And last matchup, I talked about the small things. So one of the small things that just happened, so Madi was taken down while he was lone man in ramp room. So this has to change the way Fnatic is thinking. I mean, it doesn't necessarily force them to, but they really, really do. If Madi keeps working ramp room on that spam default, they will know that. They will hear the spams outside in rafters, and we'll pre-fire ramp again. This is the way it's going to work if he keeps sending one ramp room. Gux is able to do a little bit of damage, it looked like, down ramp room. Kerrigan on to Colin. Down to a 4-on-5. Oh, and Freeze is able to take down Trace. Now, the 3-on-5 situation on Nuke is always very difficult for CTs. This is the time when they really need to group back up together and play one side. Just gamble it and hope that they're right and retake. Oh, Arcadian is able to take down Gux. And they will be pushing through ramp room here to meet up with their team. Kerrigan onto Arcadian. It's down to a 2v4. Bomb is still in play here. They're getting spammed from inside Squeaky. And Freeze from outside. Great angle from, looked like, yeah, Big Garage. And Turk will be trying to save his weapon here. Maybe try to get one down. Hopefully that op from Freeze. That'd be a great little small victory for this round for Turk. If he waits till the bomb blows up and just magically gets that op down. There we go. Taking down Kerrigan. Freeze is going to be on the case now. Turk still fighting outside, and that will be 6-2. Still in favor of eSrael. We'll see how they choose to play this round. As I mentioned before, one thing that'd be great, which he won't be able to this round because he had to run back and grab that 8K, but I've seen a few times from Fnatic they go for a dry pick enter. I mean, it's been very rarely, but it seems to work. If you've been working your slower spam strats, it kind of keeps the other team from countering heavy on Hut every round. And if someone can just work their way out and grab a Raptor player or while they're dropping the floor. Trace is able to take down Gux here inside of Hut. Alright, Body and Radio forcing Zip to back up here. Arcadian being forced to rotate, and Trace going down lower. Madi with the one-shot onto Arcadian, and also onto XYP. Alright, Kerrigan is going to be coming for the flank here, so they're going to try to get the bomb down lower, but calling back up Vince, my goodness. Talk about a sixth sense. There we go. They are able to take him down, however, and that will be the third round won for Team Fnatic in this first half of the third map here in the semifinals of the FCL. Alright, they're going to open up Squeaky for Freeze, trying to find that pick in a mini. It's always a hard angle. Alright, Madi, over here in ramp room, able to take down two. He's finally disposed of by Trace, who's just down to 9 HP. Alright, and bomb will be planted here at default inside. Trace going to be working his way up with just 9 HP. So he's going to be forced to go rafters. Colin, if they decide to go for this, will be forced to come in through mini garage with the op. Oh, he is able to take down Kerrigan. He must have pushed out there. This could very well play into Israel's favor. Alright, and there's the Squeaky player. They now have great intel to pick up this round. Okay, he's able to take down one inside of Hut. Gux onto Colin, and XYP able to not defuse the bomb. He doesn't have a kit here. Rough situation to be in, but that will be another round for Team Fnatic. 6-4 now. And we are in the first half here. I know I keep saying it, but we've had some different changes in viewers. I want to make sure everyone is up to date. Right, and here comes Kerrigan into Hut. That's what I talked about. That dry pick into rafters. Now, he's not going to spot anything yet, so he's able to get this call out. They don't want to make absolutely too much noise. It is a save round, by the way, for eSrael. 4-on-5 right now. The op is outside. They now know that. We'll see if they decide to chase. Uh-oh, Exist gonna be coming up from Red Rock. And Gux is able to take down Colin. I apologize, a little bit of an HLTV skip there. Wasn't able to catch that action. Alright guys, 6-5 now. Fnatic so far really giving it to eSrael on the terrorist side of DE Nuke. Squeaky already open. Quickly closed. Looks like it was a missed flash. Alright, Turk at a bad angle. Gux is able to take him down. Trace is able to take down Gux. Kerrigan was able to take down Colin outside and Exist onto Trace as well. So it's already down to a 1v4. Zip gonna be last man standing here for eSrael. And he will be taken down. We're now all tied here. 6-6. Alright, let's see if Kerrigan goes for that aggressive push into Hut once again. And I love the dry push. If they haven't realized that that's what had happened last round, or round before. But he will not. He will be going for its ramp, and there's a spam. Uh-oh, and Turk will fall. Spamming him down through ramp. There it goes. Arcadian able to take him down. Trace onto Kerrigan. And it's all left up to Colin. Maybe get another gun down here. Gux watching the flank. Will take him down. 6-7 now. Fnatic taking their first lead here in the first half. Gux with the aggressive spawn. Then dry pick out into rafters, but ooh, running into a lot of trouble there. They've gone back to hard countering Hut early round. Finding that out the hard way. Down to 12 HP. Kerrigan with the crouch hop into XYP. Alright, they've got a pretty good hold on Inner right now. And Gux has fallen all the way back outside to help with the flank, and Arcadian will be out there right now. 94 HP for him, taking down Gux. Kerrigan's not paying a lot of attention. There we go. Trace is able to take him down. And Arcadian onto Freeze. We're now down to a 2v3. It's a winnable situation for eSrael. But Body, there's the trade. Alright, Exist is inside of Vince. And I don't think they're not aware. They are not aware of where he is right now. Exist very well could pick up this round. Oh no, and he turns around just in time. Arcadian without a kit, however. No, what? He does have a kit. Huh. Alright, 8-6 now. In favor of Team Fnatic. It was a big round for Fnatic, and it was all Kerrigan that really... The MVP goes to him for sure for that round. Able to crouch hop his way into Mini, getting that first frag. Just an intelligent push there. Alright, Madi with an early round frag, and Arcadian's going to be coming up here on outside rafters. He is able to spot Freeze. What a great angle. Right, and Trace On to Madi and Gux, and Exist does make his way down lower with Bomb. Okay, heading his way towards short haul. He's going to wait around. He's going to try to get this first pick, and I love this play. He has to get the initial pick here. However, now the other vent is broken. It is time to back away. See what he can make of this, ladies and gentlemen. It's now down to a 1v3. Exist spotting the first member of eSrael. It's going to be very rough here. Spraying away. He's doing a little bit of damage, but Trace through the corner there. Able to finish it off. 8-7 here in the first half in favor of Team Fnatic. Alright, now Fnatic did look like they were in a lot of trouble there coming into this matchup, but they were able to adapt and really give them a run for their money here on the terrorist side. So there will be a short break, guys. We're going to do a quick commercial break. We'll return here in just a moment for the second half. In the final matchup of this best of 3. Alright guys, and welcome back. Should be going live any moment now. It's kind of a great story that's unraveled so far between these two teams. The first match was 16-7 in favor of Team Fnatic. They're on DE Inferno. They really had just a dominating terrorist side. And shortly after, eSrael able to pick it up on DE Trade. And that was 16 to, I believe it was 16-11 overall. I don't have a notepad in front of me. But here on DE Nuke, we're now 8-7, and that's in favor of Team Fnatic, and that was coming from the terrorist side. So we'll see how this plays out. And as I briefly mentioned during the pistol round, there is no still. I mean, after all this time, Nuke is such a volatile map when it comes to the pistol rounds on this map. It's just so hard to really come up with a standard on how to play the T side or even CT side. A lot of people play standard, but you'll see some teams get really aggressive, as eSrael did on CT side. We'll see what happens here for eSrael, as we did see a USP drop. So he is super USP. As he dropped a USP. Ooh, he does have armor as well. Wow, they're in some trouble here. All kinds of crazy angles coming down on him. Turk gonna be one of 2 members left. Bomb is gonna be the hands of Colin. They are able to take down Madi, so it's now down to a 2v1. Free's going to be last man standing. He is a very strong USP player. We'll see what happens here. He did hear the ladder, so they know he's up in rafters. Colin's going to be coming out right in front of him. Oh, and this exchange is very awkward for both members, but Turk is able to come in for the assist. I don't think either one of them expected that push outside of ladder. And that will be 1-0 in favor of Team eSrael. So that's 8-8, ladies and gentlemen. We're all tied now. Never fun when both members in a 1v1 fight end up with no ammo. Actually, it's really fun for us, but not for them. Alright, Turk already able to pick up Monty, of course. Keep in mind that this is a save round from Team Fnatic. I see two Deagles here. Make that 3. Grace is already able to take down Gux. Exist may be able to pick up a couple key frags here. Okay, right on top. He's able to take down Trace, but not a lot of ammo. Freeze is on to Arcadian, but Zeb able to finish off that round. 2-0 now, 9-8 overall. And should see one more save round here from Team Fnatic, of course. We did see Deagle's last round. Looks like they want to work inner here. Colin able to take down one along with Trace. All right. 2v5 right now. Let's see if Kerrigan exists. Can pick up a gun here. Nope. Turk says not today. Great reaction on the second frag there. All right, and this will be the first buy round from Team Fnatic that we will see in the second half. 3-0 currently. That is, I don't know. It's going to be fun to see. And once again, I was very excited for this matchup to begin with. These two teams really kind of clash on DE Nuke in their play styles. But it's 10-8 overall right now in favor of eSrael. Already Gux able to pick up a frag. I didn't catch that one. Looks like it was right when Squeaky opened up. Right, and they want to go to ramp room, but Kerrigan able to take down two before the commit actually happens. Oh, he does see him. He is able to take down Trace. That's a 3K, the hat trick, and a fourth. On to Colin. And able to pick up the first round of the second half for Team Fnatic. 9-10. Alright, so an aggressive spawn from Kerrigan. I talk about spawns a lot, I know. But this is so important here on DE Nuke, depending on how they're used. A lot of teams can't use them sometimes because they have a dedicated outside player who may occasionally get the only aggressive spawn towards upper, who needs to drop floor, so they can't necessarily use it. But looks like they're not going to play directly spawn base this round, as Trace takes down Lottie, but is traded by Gux. Priest is already down to 14 HP. I'm not sure what happened. See if he's able to work his way back into the action, but it's very hard being stuck behind CT box right now. The bomb's going to be in the hands of Turk. Still spamming outside. Not a lot of action as of yet. Zip still hanging out here in Hut. We'll see if this is going to be an inner commit. Right, Squeaky open exists back in his favorite spot in the universe here in upper. And he's able to take down two very quickly and easily. Gux also onto Turk. What a great duo in inner. Colin's going to be left last man standing. Oh, he is able to take down Exist. Going straight for window. Uh-oh. Trying to get a feel for what's happening. It's a 1v3 currently, but Kerrigan waiting for him inside of radio will finish the round. And that's going to be 3-2 in the second half. Still in favor of eSrael. It's actually all tied overall here. 10-10 right now. Looks like they might have been discussing something. I'm not sure what that was. They were a little slow out of spawn, it looked like, from the overlay. I could be wrong, but Colin's now going to be the one working outside with the AK-47. He does have at least one team member joining him here, which will be Trace. You see a deagle from Arcadians, so this is an important round for eSrael. They can't afford to lose this round. It could really give Fnatic an opportunity to just get on a streak. And when Fnatic gets on a streak, it gets very dangerous. Couple rounds can very easily turn into 4. Alright, Freese at red pole, and he's in great position right now for what's about to happen outside. However, they may not commit to outside. They're actually going to fall back into inner. And there is a game pause. take this opportunity to make sure that, once again, you guys all go on Twitter, on Facebook. Just go to your social media, find all the sponsors involved with this tournament. You know, you really need to thank them. Go on there and let them know how much you appreciate what they're doing for Counter-Strike esports, just esports in general. Of course, ISO, XSplit, MSI, SteelSeries, Owned. I mean, you really, really need to do it. And I'm not kidding. And I know you hate me for saying it a million times, but go do it right now. You have time. The game's paused. Open up another tab on your Google Chrome and do it. Back into the action here. As I say, you have time. Trace is able to take down Freeze. It's already a 4-on... Whoa, a lot of action here. Existing Cuck's able to really just double up here and enter and finish off that round. Huge, huge round from Fnatic. And as I said before, that was such an important round for eSrael here. Well, they may just be on a full save. We'll see how it plays out. Maybe some deagles. I hear no buying as of yet. So it looks like this will be a full save. Team Fnatic, pretty aware, of course, of the money system. Top-level team here. See them go into a anti-eco setup. Alright, already spotting one in Hunt. Kerrigan onto Arcadian. Wow, Kerrigan! Goodness. And Trace is taken down by Gux there. And here we go. We'll see if Fnatic can turn this into a streak. I mean, of course, it's a huge confidence boost when you're able to get rounds like that, especially for Kerrigan. Here's Arcadian with the aggressive spawn. Actually, they only have one hill spawn. There for a moment, I thought they got the all-coveted double hill spawn. And he will be going straight to Squeaky. Wow, directly out, catching him off guard. He is able to take down Exist, but just barely. Big counter coming in from Fnatic. Wow, Turk made it down lower here with the bomb. So eSrael is now forced to work their way back towards ramp. Oh, Kerrigan actually came up from behind to take down the bomber. He has 92 HP and a sick, sick rifle. Able to take down XYP and Trace. Not a problem, he says. Not a problem. The score is now 13. 13 to 10. In favor of Team Fnatic. Alright, Freeze does have an op in hand. Take a look at what's happening here early round. Of course, Freeze will be heading outside. Gux going through mini as usual. Arcadian will be challenging the outside position. A lot of flashes coming in. Those are great flashes off T-Red box. A lot of action inside. Sounds like Vince are already broken. They are inside. Bomb has been planted. And Freeze is still waiting for this guy outside. And that's why those flashes are so great right there, is because it has forced Freeze to at least be aware that there may be somebody outside. He can't be 100% sure. Alright, Kerrigan is taking down Arcadian inside of Hut. Exist is just down to 24 HP. Oh no! Exist! Able to take down Turk there, and he almost went for the defuse. Realizing how much time is left, is now going to back away. That's never fun. You open Squeaky door and run into a insane rifler. That's fun. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. 5-4 here in the second half. It's going to be 13 to 11 overall. Can't count anybody out of this just yet. Oh, and Arcadian will be taken down very quickly by Exist with the spam. Hard counter coming from Fnatic into Hut, and Freeze not able to spot anything outside just yet. So this gives him a pretty good feel on what's remaining for eSrael. It's a 4-on-5 right now, so huge, huge number advantage for Fnatic on the CT side. Now they've got one here at ramp. Once again, a lot of great intel being gathered, and it's not going to stop unless they can regather here in inside of lobby and try to work together, shoulder to shoulder, to find a pick. It's a 3v5 now. And Kerrigan is able to take down XYP. Gux is now going to be getting aggressive inside of Hut. Last man standing will be Colin, who is outside, but Bomb is down inside of lobby, so there's a very long road ahead of him, and Madi is just waiting for that to happen. That is 14-11 now in favor of Team Fnatic. And it looks like this will be a save round. Oh, and that's so hard to deal with. You're at match point right now. I mean, one more round and pretty much only opportunity you have is a tie. But they are close. I mean, 11 rounds, can't count them out, but this is going to be a fairly easy round for Fnatic. These save rounds on DP Nuke, they don't leave you a lot of options other than trying to sneak the bomb around. And there it is, able to finish it off. That is 15-11 overall, ladies and gentlemen, in favor of Fnatic. 1 round remaining. 1 round stands between them and moving on in this tournament. There will be another semifinal best of 3 between Team SK Gaming and a Nexus tomorrow. Looking forward to that as well. What am I talking? This very well could be a tie game. We'll see what happens. Alright, and here comes Turk. Dry pick outside of Squeaky. Oh no, and Gyux, or I'm sorry, Madi able to take down his teammate Exist there with the grenade. Oh no, freeze! Oh my goodness, he actually got one through the box. Nobody he was aiming at was even harmed. Okay, Kerrigan able to take down one. It's now down to a 1v1. Could this be it for eSrael here? Alright, Kerrigan now dropping for the bomb. Colin, 2 HP remaining. 1 bullet will finish it off. Ladies and gentlemen, Kerrigan will finish it off, and that will be a 16-11 victory here for Team Fnatic. What a round to end that on. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all so much for joining us today. It has been an absolute blast. And I always love casting the FCL matches because, I mean, it's not the same that we get in America. You guys just have such a great level of play and great teams that are willing to partake in tournaments like this. And I'm going to say it one last time before I disappear. Up above me here, you see Raid Call, MSI, SteelSeries, ISO, XSplit, and OWN. Go support those guys. Go buy something from them. Tell them the reason you bought it was because of FCL and the fact that they're supporting esports in a time that it's desperately needed for Counter-Strike. And I hope to see more matches from this coming up. Of course, tomorrow will be a second semifinal match between Team SK Gaming and Team Nexus. I expect to see some huge frags and great rounds from those guys. So make sure you're around for that tomorrow. My name, of course, is Jimmy Wizenhunt. If you want to see more match casting from me, follow me on Twitter. It's at JimmyWiz, JimmyWhis. Go follow me on there. That's where I let everybody know where I will be going live, for who, when, what the matches are, and all that fun stuff. And as always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Whoa.